All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the championship match of the 18 club division of the ASICS President's Day Classic, coming to you live from Court 6 at the CHI Health Center in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. Alongside Mike Spolidoro, I'm Jim Wellbrock. We are thrilled to be here with you on Spolibrock Sports Network, the Ocho.
More than thrilled, Jim. This is absolutely wonderful to see this team make a run deep into the tournament, playing for the championship.
Justine Bastier starts things off. Left side attacker from VCN is way long, coming right into the broadcast position.
Taking out the scorekeeper for us. Young Macy Spolidoro. Might hear from her later, Jim, if that's all right.
Oh, that sounds good.
What? Who called a touch? Who called a touch?
There was absolutely nothing on that ball. And it was hard to believe here what we have gotten on this call. Either way, it's VCN with the serve. Brownlee dives to bring this up. We got a ball on the floor. Reset here. After a choppy start here for the control of the match.
Adam Beamer joining the viewing location over here.
Oh, sent over on Brooke. That was down. A good. We don't get that brought back. Brooks had good luck with those on twos today.
Exciting times here, Jim.
Laura Wellbrock to the line. Right-hander puts it over. Trouble handling that on the VCN side. Point Lights. Wellbrock continues at the line. Right-hander sends it over. Picked up by VCN. They're going to push this out left side. Quick middle instead. Goes over to Mikey on the left side for Lights. She swings this across. VCN picks this up. Setter dump here. Picked up by Anna P. Pushed out. Over to Mikey. Swings high off the block. Picked up by VCN. They're going to swing this over to the left side. Sharp cross-court cut there. Makes it in.
Catches the block. Deflects into the middle of the court. Defense shifting left to take that cut. Tip of the block, moves it to the right. No one home.
Tough play to cover there.
Indeed.
VCN will get you the server name in the next one. It doesn't matter. It goes into the tape. That was Elise Gilroy. She was killing us yesterday on serves. Good to see that one interrupted.
Should Jim mention this is a team that we saw last night, our last match, late into the night here.
For once, I did not have to write a lineup up. Already had it in the bag here. Kinsey with the serve and the pass, sent back over, spinning ball over to the left side for VCN. They find an opening there from the left side. If you're just joining us, championship match, folks. This is it. Taylor Kadim at the line here. Brooke back set. Sylvia, big hard smash on that one, is picked up by the VCN defense. They're going to swat this back over, spinning. Mikey picks this up. Brooke sends it back over to Justine. I'm sorry, that's Sylvia. She gets a score on that.
Nice fake by Sylvia. Came up like she was going to crush the ball and then just tipped it over. Got both blockers up in the air.
That's going to bring Brooke Whitegroat to the service line. The left-hander, Concordia Academy, puts it in play. Trouble there on the VCN side. That ball heads over into the now half court.
And that's an Alligator ace. Remember, Stein Alligator and Crocodile Removal Services is offering 10% off for every Northern Lights ace today.
Thank you, Dan Stein. Whitegroat continues. Puts the serve over, picked up on the VCN side, but the libero overpass almost hits the floor, but picked up by Anna P there, sent back by Justine. I think that's headed over into court. And now also torn down court 9, 10, 11, something like that. Can no longer tell exactly where we're at here. A lot of the matches starting to end here.
We're starting to pull up the floor to our left.
We're very familiar with that operation. Luckily, we don't have to participate in that. Whitegroat continues on the serve here. This one into the antenna.
And the antenna into the net. We call, Mace put some pixie dust on that one for Brooke.
Pretty good.
We call this
extra
the
zip.
team of lips and teeth.
Yes, it is. Oh, and gets the luck of the dust there off the top of the tape. Swung over from the right side by VCN, but picked up nicely. Going to go back to Sylvia. She tools the block with a tip there.
Good early advantage for the Lights team. Can't take the foot off the gas, Jim.
Absolutely not here. We want to keep it down.
Now, interesting change of R1. I've seen at least 2 sets that I would have anticipated a whistle. The R1 previous this match was very tight on that setting call. This R1, a little less so. As long as it's consistent, the players know how to work within that system. It's kind of like an umpire behind the plate, right? The strike zone is relatively variable. As long as they're consistent, the players can play within those bounds.
It's definitely what you're looking for, and your players will adjust, similar to how a batter adjusts to the different umpires that they face. Nice to watch the Holgsters team finish off their match back here behind us on court 4.
Did they win it, Jim?
Yes,
Last
they
I
did.
saw it was
Yes, they did.
deep in the 3rd.
They won that. Brooke here keeps the ball in play. Mikey is a joust at the net there, and she wins it. Brooke is going to continue in the service line here. Left-hander sends it over. Picked up by VCN. A little trouble at the pass here. They're going to send this over, and the block is right there to send it back. Laura here, nice. Anna, nice recovery. Mikey swats it over. Libero picks it up, going left side here. Into the block. Pushed over by Sylvia. Picked up, though, by VCN. Right back. Oh, and they get that one.
It's block after block on both sides of the net. That ball is in the plane for a lot of that point. Sometimes, Jim, almost good to pull back a little bit and reset because everyone's up at that net.
Hannah Pham here for VCN on the serve. Right-hander puts it over, picked up by Weldrock here. Going to be sent over by Brooke to the left side. Justine swings this over. Going to go left side here.
Oh, what a shot.
That is Lauren
Vandenberg.
She
went up there and just at the last second came all the way around to go down the line.
That was an amazing
important point here for the Lights team.
Pham continues at the line. Going to send it over short. Nice pickup by Anna there. Back set to Mikey. The block is there. VCN picking up a little bit of steam here.
Excited about their net play, as they should be. They've been strong early in this first set at the net.
Pham continues at the line. This one out. Nice to get out of that rotation.
Maintains that 4-point cushion for the Lights squad. Brings the lefty back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see all 5 noses.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, and I'm surprised they don't call that, but apparently it's not important here, and maybe the refs don't feel responsible for it. I'm not sure what is exactly going on.
Again, we talk about consistency, Jim.
Well, we do, and one is particularly bad. It's almost total disregard for the rules. All right, VCN's picking this up here. Spins this over. Nice roll shot there for the team from Lincoln, Nebraska. We mentioned earlier this feels a little bit like a Minnesota-Nebraska battle. The Huskers and the Gophers, I guess we'll go with that. Has the feel of a Big Ten match here. Oh, and that sails long, a service error for VCN.
On the 4-5 bubble, Jim, that's where we like to be.
Nice advantage for your Lights. About midway through set 1 here. Anna P. at the line. Right-hander puts it over. Good spot there. A little bit of trouble handling this. They're going to push it over to the left side. Brownlee is there on the return. Laura, left side into the block.
Seen a few balls fall like that, Jim. Need to amp up the aggressiveness. Again, that's a situation you'd rather have 2 girls pounding into each other than 2 girls waiting back.
Libero here is Brooke McCartney. Puts the ball in play. It's long.
Long and strong. Headed over into court 3. Angrily returned.
Justine Bastier had a great quote from her dad just before the match about this championship. He said, you might as well go out and win. And I like that one. Right side here with the slide. Pinballing around. Nice effort there. Unable to bring it back up over the net, however. Addison Heidemann here. Setter for this VCN team. Putting the ball into play. Brooke, the back here. Goes in and a Kinsey crush there. Nice slide play. Finds a spot.
Brings Miss Wellbrook back to the line.
Northfield High School product. Puts the ball in play. Picked up by the libero. Gonna go left here. It's tight. They get it over. Brooke in the middle. Kinsey
Off the block.
tools that block. Dave Koenig in his familiar number 2 spot calls for the ball back.
Ooh.
Oh, near
Ball
miss
coming
there.
back into court 6, nearly plops somebody on the head.
Wellbrook continues. Picked up there by McCartney. Swung back over, gets through the block there.
Kinsey says, that's on me, that's on me. Tighten things up. Yeah, Jim, that's not even an attempt. Just take the mask off if it's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, there's, okay. Give credit where credit's due. It's up over the nose.
Yeah, some others aren't. Gilroy, the tough server here, but this one comes right to Anna P. Picks it up nicely. Mikey down the line.
Touch.
Getting a touch. Yep, we got it right here. Nice to see the line judge is attentive. You can get at this point in the event, you can have some questionable line judging because people are tired and mentally potentially have checked out. It's often, it's almost always a team that's lost recently and may not be into it, but nice call there. VCN going to go short. They had the timing on that one. Not a lot to do.
Nope, not a lot to do. Nice play by VCN. Must give credit where credit's due.
Taylor Kadim with the serve here for VCN. Sent over. Mikey picks this up. It's going to go right back to her. A little bit of a delay there. Tools the block.
Tools the block. Macy's going to put some pixie dust on that ball. Toss it off to Brooke.
Need all of the extra little things, the tips and rolls and luck that we can get in this match. Whiteborough puts this over. Going to go right side here.
Nice play.
Stiff swing there from the VCN right side.
Jordan's going to head all the way over to the other side. The ball bounces off the wall. No one there to help out. Good hustle by Jordan Brownlee to bring that one back. Makes her way. Left-hand toss onto the court. And here we go. Lights leading 17-12 midway through the first set. Championship match.
Pham at the line for VCN. Sends it over, picked up by Wellbrook. Brooke here, over to Mikey on the right side. She sends this a spinning roll shot over. Back set here, slide. Wow.
That was a nice play there. The block was floating with the hitter. The hitter could tell they were behind, and she just stayed straight and went right down the line. Nicely played. Kinsey Cronin this time all the way to the back wall. Not getting a ton of help from court 3, Jim.
No.
Once that ball goes back there, we're all on our own.
Getting some extra steps in for the day.
Not needed with this team down to 8 players.
Absolutely. Pham continues at the line for VCN. Spins the ball, right-hander, surveys, sends it over. Picked up here by Wellbrook. Brooke pushes over to left side. Justine is there. That's a kill.
Finds the floor. Well done, Justine. Oh, my turn for pixie dust. Nope, no pixie dust. I was interrupted.
Jordan Brownlee, left-hander at the line. Puts it over. High serve here, picked up. Again, they run that slide. Block gets a little bit of a touch on that. Over to Wellbrook on the left side. Little trouble bringing this back. Popped over on a free ball. Here's an opportunity. Justine takes a swing, popped up by the libero there to bring this one back. Left side, swung over.
We've got a double pixie dust there.
Right
Well
into
done.
the broadcast booth.
Way to protect your face there, Mr. Welbrook.
I don't need to get any further. I don't have to put on one of those face shields if we get hit anymore.
Football helmet might be in order.
I don't know what they'd say about me then. Left side here, VCN.
I don't think you want to know what they're saying about you now.
Well, no. That's probably the words best left unheard. Lauren Vandenberg at the line. Again, some mask issues creeping back into the equation here. This championship match. Good serve, but right to Anna P. It's going to be picked up by Brooks and tooled nicely there by Justine.
First to 20, Jim. Very important point. We see a defensive substitution out of VCN.
Anna P. at the line here. Puts it over, picked up by the libero. Back set. Sent over off the block there. Point VCN.
Snuck it down the line.
It's going to bring the libero to the line. It's Brooke McCartney. Sends it over. Oh, it's in a tough spot.
That thing just kept fading left and kept going left. Pixie dust, Mace. Give it some pixie dust. You're supposed to put the pixie dust on the ball. On the ball.
Looking for all the luck and
Whoop,
rolls
whoop,
we can get
whoop,
here.
whoop,
Ball,
whoop,
ball,
whoop,
ball.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Get that reset. Always nice when
Oh
the play
boy, we got a warm-up happening behind us, Jim.
hasn't actually started yet. We don't lose a point there. We just delay the serve a little bit. Wellbrock gets this one, but another tough serve here. Roll shot over by Kinsey. It's a free ball opportunity, and they make use of it on the VCN side, tightening up that gap.
They are tightening up that gap indeed, Jim. They're inside the 4-point cushion that we like to see. Coach Vogel sees that as well and says it's about time for a timeout. Might try to add a player to the broadcast here, Jim. We have Macy Spolidoro sitting on the side here. Macy, you had a good tournament. Your team ended with a victory. Not many can say that.
Yeah.
How was that last match for you?
I think it was definitely good that it happened because we hadn't played too well earlier in the day. So we definitely picked it up and finished off good, which is good to drive home the 6 hours and feel good about yourself.
You should feel good about yourself all the time, but winning a match certainly helps.
Yes, that's what I meant.
All right, Lights Team 2017 coming out of a timeout. Where goes Wellbrock down the line. It's covered. Strong side attack coming big. The block is there. The recovery is not. And then the lead was 2, Jim.
Tightening things up here in set number 1. Not an unexpected situation. McCartney, the libero, continues for VCN, finds the absolute corner, maybe one tile in.
You know, Jim, she has a nice little swoop and swat, so she doesn't really give away where she's going with the ball. Her approach, the ball is central.
Yes.
Swoop and a swat, so you can't really get a read until that ball is in the air.
Tough server. Brownlee gets this one nicely. Brooke, over to Justine. Sends it. Oh.
She made a swing at it. We call that a good miss.
Yes,
and look at
it
that,
was.
Jim, just like that. We're tied at 20, and it's a race to 5.
Wow.
I'll try to keep track. I got one hand. I can do that.
All right. We'll watch for that. McCartney continues at the line here. Brownlee picks this one up. Brooke into Kinsey. They pick it up. They're going to go left through the block. Picked up here. Justine's going to get a chance. Swats it over. VCN picks this up. They try the on-two. It doesn't work. Brooke is there. Going to be going back over to Laura. Sends it down. VCN. They're there. Joust at the net. Run by VCN.
That's a 6-point run out of your VCN club, I believe.
Dave Koenig up and gives a little bit of an angry kick to that ball, if I saw that properly. McCartney, what a run here for her. Stays on the service line, and again, they find a spot that we just cannot get up at the moment. Another timeout here as Coach Vogel tries to solve this.
Are we looking at a 7-point run, Jim? Was it 2015?
It was 2015, yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? This is where you get into the huddle and you say, look, doesn't matter what the score is. That serve's coming over. It's a difficult one. Plant your feet. Move your feet. Plant your feet. Get the platform there. And then let the front row take care of the rest. VCN doing a great job defensively right now. We've sent a lot of shots over there that they have sprawled to cover. And so you just got to take this point as it's the first point of a set and go get it.
Sage advice there, Mike. And McCartney swings another serve over. Wellbrock gets this one up. It's going to go back to her. Picked up on the VCN side. They're going to go bringing this back. Different looking play there, but it works for them. And
they are painting the corners, painting the lines. 20-23. The libero continues her service run.
Unbelievable run here. McCartney continues. And this one not going to be gotten to. And I think there's just some frustration of what do we have to do here to get this serve back.
I might tell Jordan to just stand in that corner. The serve is not varied by a foot or two the entire run here. There she moves over to the left, and that's what the problem is. She's looking through three bodies. She cannot really see the server until that ball comes above them.
Those are tough situations. Laura brings this up. Brooke into Kinsey, pushes it over, pick up at the libero. They try the on-two, and it works.
There it goes.
Wow. What a comeback for VCN.
10-0 run for VCN.
Holy cow. I don't know what to say about that either. An amazing finish to the set. Looked like Lights was in control there. And it suddenly turns around. And again, we've talked about that many times in this sport, how quickly things can spin away from you. And it seems like it should be simple to get that serve back and find a spot, and you just can't do it.
It's a game of momentum, Jim. Absolutely a game of momentum. Maybe go back to our player reporter here, Macy. Tough one to drop after leading 20-15, go scoreless for 10 points. As a player, what are you thinking right now? What are you thinking as you gather in a huddle preparing for set two?
I think I would probably just go into the next set thinking like it's really just 1 point at a time, and you can't focus on like getting back all those points because like you really just need to say I want this point just one at a time, focus on the one play, and like the rest will come later, but just one at a time, just get it done one at a time. That's the whole, that's like what helps me through the game sometimes when I'm behind.
Yeah, I think that's good advice, and I think it's smart. You certainly can't think ahead. You can't look at the score and say, uh-oh, that's 3 or 4. No, now what are we going to do? You just have to say we're going to go to the next contact. We're going to get the next contact. We're going to get this ball up. We're going to set it, hit it, work our offense, work our game. And if something happens where you don't make that, you have to have a short memory. We've talked about that. Move on to the next point that's in front of you.
That's right, Jim. That's right. We got the Hoeksters team warming up directly behind us. They're playing championship volleyball as well. Good showing by the Lights Club here.
Very much so.
A couple championship matches going here. The R2 checking the lineup. I think Macy was right, Jim. You just got to focus again on brand new set.
Yes.
Right? Nothing has happened.
Yep, we're back to 0-0.
We're back to square one. It's win or go home. Well, either way, I guess it's go home after this one. But you sure would like to go home on a winning note.
Yep, absolutely. I think this is a team that we are well matched with. They are very talented. And we are ready to go here in set number 2. Addie Heidemann going to put this into play. Jordan's there, but that ball dropped. The air came right out of it as it came over the net.
And then just hit the floor. Miss Brownlee will pick it up here, I'm sure. She'll be ready for this one.
Tough pickup there, but we get it. Justine's going to free ball this over. VCN is going to set up their offense. Pushed into that quick middle.
The momentum, Jim,
Boy,
continues into set number 2.
They are firing on all cylinders after I
Indeed
thought
they are.
they looked extremely tired and downtrodden, and about midway through that first set, something sparked on their side, and they have certainly picked it up. Brooke beyond 2 here. Picked up though by VCN. Laura finishes this one off in the overpass.
All right, there we go, Jim. Nice choice by Brooke to go over hard, and then Laura there on the overball. Setter on the other side was coming from the back row, could not go up and defend that, so it was all Laura to do what she needed to do.
Right-hander sends it over here. Gonna go left side attack. Sharp cross court, picked up. Nicely free balled over by Anna here. VCN's gonna set up. They're gonna go over to the left side again. Hard hit there, picked up nicely by Laura. She's gonna, Justine free balls this over. VCN, fast middle, the block is there. Kinsey sends it back. Gonna go left over here. Comes right into the broadcast position.
Brooke in the net, she nods in agreement. Yep, I touched it. Integrity there.
Yes.
Good call by the R2.
Lights players encouraging each other here to stick with the plan, stick together. Gilroy, the serve here. Welbrock has trouble with that one. This is the server who sent all these balls right in that direction yesterday. Would spin across the court. Again, tough to pick up. Opposite from
It's
the
like
other
a breaking
server,
ball. You're right.
but it's coming in over here.
And it's just fading.
Gilroy again, same place, but picked up nicely by Welbrock. You're going to push over to left side. Mikey sends it off the block. A little bit of trouble here. They're scrambling on the VCN side. Swatted over, picked up by Lights. Going to go left side here. Mikey pokes
Good
it
roll
over.
shot.
What a great location.
Right in the 5-4 seam, Jim. Top spin, sends it over, drops it inside the line. Maybe that's the spark.
Kinsey Cronin to the line. Medford product puts it in play. Libero picks it up for VCN. They go left side here. Gets through the block, falls in.
Block is there, coverage is not, unfortunately. It's tough when that ball is, it's unpredictable where it's going to come. There's a lot of court to cover here. It's a big gray surface.
Yes, it is.
A little bit unlucky.
Taylor Kadim on the serve here. Brooke sends us back. There's the slide from Sylvia. That one heads over to the now vacant court 5.
Halfly pulled up court 5.
They're opening the doors again, ensuring that we don't overheat.
I'm glad we moved our gear, Jim. It might have been just trucked right over.
That would have been bad. Brooke Whitebroat continues serving here from the right side, her favorite position. Swatted over, but wide to our left.
Back row attack is off there. No one in the net. Nice clean point. I sense some momentum going to Light's way, Jim.
Yes, it is. Left-hander continues here. Picked up by VCN. They're going to go left side. Block is there. Sends it back. They'll try again. They're going to go back to that left side. Single block this time.
Wow, what a cut. What a cut, Jim. That thing just came screaming right down the net. Mikey was there, got a hand on it. Into the net, but unfortunately they couldn't pull it out.
Tough play. Hannah Pham at the line. Spins the ball. Sends it over.
Tough one.
Oh my, the bottom drop out of that one
Those
too.
balls are getting over the net and just dropping
dropping.
off the table.
They are really getting us with their serves. That is absolutely the difference.
Now this one might
in
go
this
deep.
match.
Do a good job moving the serve around. There it is.
Laura picks this up. Sylvia. VCN sets up. They go left side here. Spun over. Block gets a piece of it. Pass set to Justine. Sent over. VCN back set this time with the slide. Tool the block.
There it is again. They love to do that slide and then push it further to the right. Tool in the block and out. And just like that, Jim, it's a 4-point gap. Need some energy out of the Lights club.
We need a
It's tired. It's been a long tournament, but it's time to pick it up.
Spark here. Pham continues at the line. Tough serves. Laura gets this one. Brooke has to reach for it a little bit. Mikey brings it back. Doesn't get over.
Thought maybe we'd have a timeout coming. Coach Vogel says no, not yet. It's only 5.
4-9. Favor of VCN. Pham spins the ball, surveys the court, puts it over. Welbrock brings this up. Tight pass here.
Now I think we might get a timeout, Jim.
I think we might be looking at a really exhausted squad that perhaps has nothing left in the tank and has to find something here, someplace.
They got to find something. And this late in the tournament, the momentum can really go back and forth, right? Both teams very tired.
Justine here from the left side, picked up by VCN. They go left. And big swing through, hits the R1 with the attempt there.
There's the timeout. I think, Jim, we might need to go to one of our musical sponsor.
We need a little.
Try to create some energy here.
We need a pickup from Chad Johnson.
Not getting a lot of support from the crowd here, Jim.
No, everybody's kind of sitting around.
Head shakes.
What do we need to do?
We're happy.
All right, we thank Chad Johnson for being one of our key supporters here on Spoolybrock Sports. Pham continues at the line. Oh my, paints the line there.
Don't have an answer right now, Jim.
Nope, there isn't an answer. These service runs are literally taking the air out of the building. Pham now on at least a 5-point run here. Sends it over. Laura's got this one. Brooke short to Sylvia, and there's a point.
We can certainly tell when those doors open up, Jim.
Yeah, they don't want us to overheat in there. No danger of that.
Still below zero by
Brownlee. Sends it over. Tri-City United product. Looking for some spark here. Brings it up. Brooke to Justine. Swung over.
Good choice on the set there, Jim. The block was moving to the strong side attack. Brooks sends it to the right side. Justine's there, hammers it. That must have just been a quarter tile long.
Ball has to come back from, I don't know, court 8, 9. Lauren Vandenberg at the line here. Right-hander sends it over. Anna P. Gonna go to Laura on the left side here. Sends a roll shot over. VCN sets up their offense. Big set to the left side. Great pick up there by Anna P. And Justine, but the block is right there for VCN.
That one brought, the set came inside there. Justine had to adjust to it, and she was looking at a tight set right on that. 4 hands right there. Not a lot she could do with that one.
Vandenberg continues. Right-hander puts it over. Anna's there. Brooke, the run through pass there, picked up by the libero on the VCN side out of the middle. Anna P picks this up nicely. Gonna go to Laura. She swings it off the block.
Nice hustle.
There's trouble there, but they bring
Way
this
outside.
back. Brooke, Justine, and a pancake attempt there is ruled not successful.
Boy, that VCN club, Jim, they do not let a lot of balls fall.
No, very sharp defensively, and again, if you're just joining us, the service runs that they have put into us are almost legendary. Anna P here, Burnsville product, puts it into play. Gonna go left side here, block gets a piece of that.
Pancake by Brooke, we're playing on.
Nice play there to keep this ball alive. Sent over to the on two. Jordan's, you got players laid out all over the floor here, hustling to bring up these difficult, well-placed balls by the VCN squad of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Got some encouragement from the bench area, from the fans. Keep it up, keep working, keep trying, keep pushing. It's not too late, Jim. I've seen bigger comebacks than this.
Brooke McCartney at the line here.
Devastating in the first set.
Well,
she continues on here in the second set, Jim. She ran out the last 10 points, right? The first set.
Yes. They're trying to come up with a strategy here to pick up this serve. by McCartney, who continues here. She does have a loop in that. And
Yep.
it's just, oh, nice play there
Another
by
pancake
Brooke.
by
Laura
Brooke.
and Brooke coming together to get that ball up. The block is there. Oh, and we get a net violation. The volleyball gods are against us.
Boy,
And
that
this-
looks so clean to me. The net is not moving.
It's not moving. I don't know what he saw there.
He clearly saw it.
No, he's not calling doubles. He's calling other difficult calls here. McCartney continues at the line. Finally ends a service run that has just been devastating to this Light squad with a service error. Justine Bastier, the right-hander, Lakeville North, sends it over. Picked up here by VCN. They're going to go far to the left to the pin. Got up nicely here, and a little bit of trouble with the second contact there up at the net.
Can't get a break here, Jim.
No.
It's getting dire, but it's not done. There's a reason you played a 25.
Maddie Heidemann here on the serve, picked up by Brownlee nicely here. Back set, here comes Justine. I'm sorry, that was Kinsey. Back to the left side, and hard cross-court shot there.
It's tough, Jim. We are hammering the ball at them. They're digging it right up, and they seem to have.
They have certainly turned things around from that first set as they got behind here. Heidemann continues. Wellbrock brings this up. Brooke back to Laura. She's going to sling it at the block there.
With some success. 19-8, Wellbrock grabs the ball, trots back to the serving position. Heels on the concrete.
Right-hander puts it in play. Picked up by VCN. Pass set over to the left side. Swung down but long.
Okay, give me that thing. Give me that thing. There's some pixie dust right there.
Extra good luck sent on the ball there as Laura looks over for service direction here. Right-hander puts it in play. Picked up by VCN. They go quick in the middle.
Guess the pixie dust was not effective. That was a pretty unbelievable play there, Jim. Set coming all the way from the outside to the middle of the court. Timing was impeccable. This team is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they are.
Win the race to 20.
The serve here. Picked up. Oh, Anna P. Trouble with that one. Oh, they just have our number. I don't know what to say. 100% of the momentum on their side right now. Gilroy will continue at the line. She was devastating yesterday. Puts this one in her favored spot. Brooke is going to bring this up. Justine out of the back row. Slings it up. VCN attack from the left side, but the block sends this back. Out of the middle, swatted over, and they find a line. They just find spots in the court to score.
Sometimes, Jim. Sometimes. I'm not giving up.
Well, you can't. Not in this sport. You got to keep at it like we talked about. 1 point at a time. Gilroy here. Another tough serve, but picked up. Justine is going to come out of the back row.
Wow.
Unfortunately, right into the block. Oh, my.
VCN has come back with a vengeance here.
Coach is up, encouraging energy. Gilroy. Laura. Tight in the net. Oh, the service runs are the story of this match.
Absolutely.
Gilroy continues. And many times we've called her name in these two matches as well. Laura here. Gonna bring this one back. Free ball over. VCN sets up. Fast in the middle. Again, the block is there this time. Libero pass sets this. Left side. Touch called.
Championship.
And that's it, folks. Wow. Not what I was expecting. But a great tournament for your Light squad.
Battled hard, second place finish. Nothing to hold your heads down on.
We don't want to lose track of what a great weekend it's been. It is difficult when you aren't quite able to finish things off, but my, are we ever proud of this team for the effort that they've given over the last 3 days here.
I think the 32nd seed coming in, Jim, and to finish number 2.
I think maybe that's
proud of these girls.
Maybe that's the message from Coach Vogel. Hey, look at what we've accomplished here. Yeah, it hurts to lose the last match, but hey, let's have a long view of it here. What a great weekend that we've been able to put together. A successful tournament here. And I think that's the words that you're hearing. I think you see some long faces and some really tired girls. But
we failed to mention, Jim, all tournament. Our thoughts with our strong side attacker that was not able to make the trip.
Yeah, Lexi Petrick.
Lexi Petrick, COVID protocol.
Yeah, hopefully everything is okay
Hopefully
there.
everything's okay there. And yeah, there's bigger things in life than winning and losing a volleyball match.
It is, and I think that's another thing to keep in mind here, that we should be thankful that the event could actually take place. In a lot of cases that had things gone a different way, maybe the vaccine had not been as widely distributed as it has, even though I know that's ongoing news. Without some of that, we may not have been here at all. So
that's right.
I think we'll be thankful for the opportunity to play. And then again, thankful for a second place finish, a great team effort here.
Getting their medals. I hear Mikey, she's excited about her medal. See if we can listen in a little bit, Jim. Too much noise.
Yeah, we need a mic'd up coach, and I don't think that necessarily agree to that.
Parabolic mic, maybe?
Yeah,
one
maybe
of those,
that.
One of those dishes.
I used to have one of those years ago. Maybe I'll have to look and see if I can find that someplace.
Maybe we'll get a word from one or two of the players.
Yeah, we'll see. It's always hard to interview players after a tough loss. It's interesting to get their thoughts, but a lot of them are not positive thoughts after immediately after a loss like that. And it takes some time for you to reflect and say, hey, overall, what a great weekend. But that doesn't come easily right after the match. So I think
well, you can say interesting one here, Jim. You can say finished in second place, beat the champions.
Yes.
Unfortunately, also lost to the champions.
Yeah.
But if you take that part aside, finish second place, beat the champions in tournament in pool play, that's a good tournament.
Yes, it is.
Regardless of your going in seed position.
No, and I think we were rather dominated in that last set, so it isn't a 2-point loss or extra point loss that you say, oh, one ball here or there would have made the difference. It's always easy to say that. This is not the case. They were clearly in this match. They had control of this match after they got over their first set. I don't know if they were tired. What was going on in the first set?
They had 20-15 early in that first, and when it went 10 straight, that's tough. It's tough to come back from.
Yeah, the momentum never came back, and kudos to them for making that change. And we're going to get some photo ops here for the team.
I just heard the coach asked Macy to take a photo of the team, and I heard I just don't trust. And I can only imagine, given all the parents around, she's looking for somebody who's familiar with all this technology and what it can do to get the photo.
For sure.
Let's see if we can go up a little bit and get over these.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get. Always kind of fun to see this scene. You have all the parents out making photos. We got. They're telling everybody to hold their breath for 20 seconds, I think, is kind of the message. And now we got some nice smiles here. And
I think that's about as high as we can get, Jim.
Appreciate the team.
Got some smiles in there.
Good photo ops here. See Becky in there getting some good shots, so that's going to be fun to see those. And appreciate the time here a little bit at the end to make some nice memory shots of Omaha, Nebraska. I know we had thought earlier that this might be our last trip to Omaha. Kind of sad, mixed feelings about that. Enjoy coming down here. And it turns out it's not going to be our last trip to Omaha. And we're going to be coming back down here later on in the season.
Unexhausted Laura peels herself up off the floor.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get a word. I see some smiles
now.
Some
smiles
hugs.
here. I think that again, the long view here maybe coming into play a little bit. Hey, look at what we did. You know, coming in, as you mentioned, the 32nd seed.
Yeah, 32nd seed down to finishing at 2. I mean, you'll take that in most situations.
Yeah.
It is a long ride home, but the girls should be proud of their efforts.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see, Sylvia and Mikey, they might be 2 folks to really put on the mic here.
Yeah.
We're getting a questionable look. She's not sure. Well, maybe. Okay. Jim, you can take this one.
Oh, there's only one? Okay, so there you go. Oh, there's 2. There's 2. Don't worry. You can do it with me.
All right. Joined now by Mikey Trias and Sylvia Koenig. Well, I'm sure not the finish you wanted, but hey, what a great tournament overall. And what are your thoughts, Sylvia? We'll start with you.
I think overall the weekend was really, really good. I said at the beginning of the year we wrote little sheets of like our goals, and one of my goals was to improve in each tournament. And last tournament we got 3rd, this tournament we got 2nd. So we're just looking forward to Las Vegas and hopefully getting 1st there. So
yeah, that'd be exciting. Mikey, again, I'm sure that team wanted to win that match. Momentum kind of shifted halfway through there, and they got that long service run at the end of the first set, and we just never could really get that back. That felt like it was kind of the story of the match here. But yeah, great finish overall. What are your thoughts on the weekend?
I think overall we played really great, like coming in with 8 and then having 9 for a little and then going back to 8. Like, I know I wasn't playing my position, but it's tough, and I think we really overcame a lot. Like, I don't think anyone expected us to get 2nd, like being down players, and
we were like the 36th seeders.
yeah. So I think we played really great, and
Yes.
we just got tired, and we played a lot of volleyball this weekend, and we were down people, so it's tough, but I think we played great, and I'm not mad about it. I wish that we would have finished it, because we already beat them, but it's all right.
I was super impressed seeing people like Mikey or like Justine step into positions they're not really used to.
Right.
And they were, we got 2nd with not our normal lineup. And I don't know if Lexi's watching, but we miss you, Lexi. We miss you, Marissa. If you're watching. We miss you, Audrey, too.
Yeah.
But
She's probably on the plane. So she's probably not. But
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it's all about, making adjustments to things. Different things come up during the season, and you don't always have the same lineup all the way through for a variety of reasons. Can be injury, can be sickness, whatnot, different things that people are doing. But you make those adjustments, and again, you guys just had such a fantastic week. Had so much fun to watch this team. I know we really enjoyed covering it. Just a great time. So thank you so much, and congrats on a great tournament.
Thank you so much, and thank you for streaming.
Absolutely. Glad to do it. All right. Well, shall we wrap up here from Omaha? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Heck of a match, or heck of a weekend, heck of a tournament.
For sure.
I know the girls, they kind of wore out.
I think so. I think we just kind of ran out of gas at the end there, and the service runs are got to be mentally draining.
Yeah.
What do we have to do to get this back? This isn't a case where you're losing a point or two. It's a case where you just can't get that ball back, and what is it that we have to do? And it starts to get in your head, and I think it's mentally draining that way. And a team that's getting on a roll, we talk about service points being kind of an easy way to score. You're not working hard for that point. Your server's sending it over, and you get a point. You get another and another, and it's just kind of demoralizing.
And demoralizing, Jim, on the flip side as well. The defensive team is working very hard, trying to react to the serve. Oftentimes the passes are in different directions, so everyone's scrambling to try to make the plays. So it's kind of the double whammy of one team not working hard, another team working doubly hard, and then being mentally challenged as well, just because of I just can't get that ball.
Right.
And that serving team was phenomenal. So I'm not putting any of this on the defensive players from the Northern Lights team, because that serving team was phenomenal.
They were tough.
And they were hot.
Yeah.
They were hot, and that happens. And they got him earlier in the tournament. They didn't get him today. Maybe they'll see him again.
Yeah, we'll live to fight another day. I think that's going to do it from here in Omaha. We appreciate all the viewers hanging with us through the whole weekend here. It's been a good one. We look forward to a warm-up when we get home and getting back to some more volleyball here. So thank you, and we're going to say good evening, good afternoon here from the CHI Health Center in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. Alongside Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Welbrock, and we have enjoyed bringing you the A6 President's Day Classic here on the Spoley Brock Sports Network 8 The Ocho. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon.